Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Space Time Podcast. Tuning in for episode 96. Today we have a ton of topics for you guys, including Majin Vegeta, the Majin Buu Gohan Absorb, the new Tien, who is missing part of his kit, and yeah, I think most notably, we have another 3-week season, right? Another 3-week season with definitely a grain of salt right here, right? We have the All-Star banner, the Limit Break banner, the Minion squad, some of the equipments and stuff like that. But before we dive into all of that, let me go ahead and introduce our guests. We have Count Virgil himself. Go ahead and say what's up, man.
Yo. What is up?
I love it,
you guys.
The rap god Virgil. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Damn, upgraded to Count, huh?
And up next, we have the Potassium Man. I hope you guys all had your daily dose of potassium. We got Battle of More.
I mean, you stole my line, so I don't know what to say. But hello.
It's okay, Battle. Everyone needed to know. I just had to do it real quick. Just one time. I won't do it again.
Fine. You get one.
And last but not least, we have the controller god himself, ZVG.
Yes, sir. What's up, boy? That's good. You're talking to the rank 1 controller player because I'm the only one. Get it?
Dude,
What's up, boy? That's good.
It's crazy that you say that because I actually have sometimes I'll get people asking me, they're like, hey, Asdik, does ZVG play like on the controller because it's more optimal? And I'm like, I don't think so, bro. I legitimately
it's only because I'm forced to. It's only because I'm forced to. My phone is broke.
Yeah, they forced his hand with the phone breaking. But we're going to go ahead and dive into the very first topic right here of the Zenkai Legends Limited Majin Vegeta. Virgil, I need you to walk me through this man right here, through his kits, through how good you think he is and how meta relevant you think he is.
All right. Honestly, I'm not really too big on Majin Vegeta, honestly, but I think he's actually really good. For transforming unit, we don't really have that many transforming units that are meta relevant, right? Like that actually transform, that are not procced to transform, right? But I think this guy can do solid damage pre-transformed. I think he does actually really good overall strike damage when he's transformed. The AoE is always nice. The AoE green card is pretty cool. His team is a bit lackluster. I mean, that's the only thing that's really holding him back. I think if he had better support / better options to be ran with, he wants to be ran with the Trunks. He wants to be ran on Vegeta family. He wants to have peers on the team. Overall on Saiyans, he's pretty nice as well, but it's mainly an individual thing, right? Individually, he can do a lot of work, but is he going to compete? Is he going to be, are people going to choose him to be ran over said other units? I don't think so, unless you just want to have fun with him, right? He's obviously a good enough unit to where you could put on teams, but is he, you're going to replace Ultra Gogeta for him? No. Are you going to, replace, I say, sort of Hope Trunks for him? Even then, I don't think so because of the endurance, right? Sort of Hope is good enough to be doing stuff on his own as well. But overall, just his kit, I think, is really nice. They didn't really add anything to him again. I was hoping they would have given him a little bit more than they did VB, Vegeta, but, key recovery, -3 to strike and blast arts cost. Like, what the heck is this, dude? Restore his own health by 5. It's not the worst thing. But, yeah, I think he's still going to be good. His stats are very high. His defensive stats, obviously he needed a lot of defensive stats. He can take some damage. Believe he gets damage inflicted right when the enemy uses cards, I think. Yeah, enemy uses a strike blast special move. He's getting damage inflicted, so you definitely wanted him to be a little bit tanky. 190 on both defenses practically is actually pretty crazy. I mean, he is transforming, right? But he's an offensive melee type unit. So to have that kind of defensive stats, and he gets that heal early on, so you get him to tank in the beginning of the game, and then you proc his transformation, he's back to full health. He could be really, really good. I just think he needs better partners, and obviously we might be seeing something within the next week or two Vegeta clan related So whether it's a Trunks, a Vegeta, I think it should be a good asset. I think Vegeta Clan is actually, on the come up right now. So it's good to see them actually, because I can't remember the last time we would call Vegeta Clan a real team. I don't, they obviously have units, but you're really running them on Future, you're running them on Saiyans, all these other teams. Does anyone run Vegeta Clan?
Like seriously, I don't really know. I think
I don't know one person. That's Xbox. I don't know if you guys
Oh
know,
yeah,
know what Xbox is, but
yeah. He's the
he's
only
one
person I
person.
know.
Yeah, me too. Like I tried the team out a bit, but the team just like it's missing. One is missing, rush control because I feel like you want to run MV over Trunks, even though I feel like Trunks is the better. I feel like if we do get a new Vegeta Clan unit next 2 weeks or so, it's definitely going to be interesting to see if Trunks is going to be the main option on the team because Trunks has that rush control, right? So if the unit has a cover change, right, and doesn't have rush control, I feel like you're gonna want to run Trunks over MV and just a Zenkai above Trunks. Possibly is gonna be the play. I'm not too sure though, but the team right now it needs more cover changes. If you get hit once, you basically get stuck in a combo. Blue yellow sucks because if you're into movies, you just auto lose. Black vs Goku just easy kills anybody on their team. MV himself is pretty good. But that's what I dislike about him. He's good. I don't like that. I need him to be broken. I want him to have more on his kit, but he sadly doesn't. But overall, I think he's good. I think he's in that VB tier a bit in terms of like LF Zenkai's. Individually, he's pretty good. I feel like his base form kind of sucks though, in my opinion. I feel like he does no damage and you just can't tank. I feel like he should tank more, but he just can't tank for some reason. Even though he has high defenses, but he just can't take the hits, bro. Like 5-star USVs are clapping my cheeks right now. I ain't gonna cap.
I mean,
He
Saying?
gets
His
the
damage
health
is
back
great.
though.
Yeah, he does, but like even post transformation, I don't really see the tanking personally.
The
And
reason
he needs to get hit for his buffs too, because when he does use when the enemy uses a strike or blast card while he's on the field, he gets damage and cut. But I just don't see the tanking personally. But by the
yeah,
way,
the reason why is because he doesn't have damage cut. He has 10% damage cut when he gets hit, but that is limited. So he doesn't really have damage cut. So this is the reason why we barely see him tanking, even though his base stat of defenses is really good.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't used him enough to see his defenses like that. But when I did, I personally thought his defenses were all right. Obviously, like you let him get hit more than not, he's gonna get kind of a beating. But I do think the team is lacking a lot of utility. Their rush control, the cover changes,
Yeah.
just utility is pretty much it. Just damage is very solid. Obviously, the blue card is one of the hardest hitting blues in the game. So he's definitely in that Zenkai tier of like top tier Zenkai, LF Zenkais, right? But,
yeah. I mean, I do like him. It's just the problem with his Plaid is way too focused on Goku. And some of his kit is also way too focused on Goku. And sometimes you face droids, sometimes you face Gogeta. It doesn't really help when some of the kit is more focused on Goku. And sure, he probably will get an Awakened Plaid someday because that Plaid is old as heck. But right now, I feel like okay is what CVG put it is really accurate. And I'm okay with that for now. We will see how well they do more later.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what I was really hoping for, honestly. When on his release, like on his drop, I was really hoping for them to just go ahead and awaken that platinum equip, right? Because it feels so. I truly feel like just the standard Majin Buu saga, like platinum equip, is better than his unique platinum equip right now, right? Because the values aren't necessarily that high, and it's just you get damage against Goku and stuff like that. Like it's pretty just lackluster, right? Because it's old, right? It's not. I'm not just like just taking a dump on it for no reason or anything like that. It's old. It's like really really old, right? I think it should have gotten an awakening or something, or who knows? Maybe in the future they'll just give him a flat out new one. I don't know if they'll do that before giving it an awakening or anything like that, but overall, I think everyone is like in agreement that the damage is definitely there, but it's just I think people were looking more so for some utility, right? Because the best utility that he has to offer is that green card, right? You're getting that priority, like if you catch him like in just that mid range with it, just like kind of getting like a free priority almost. But other than that, I think my biggest issue with Vegeta Clan is what ZVG had said is the lack of cover changes. I think that's what really screws them over the most.
Yeah, because like you get caught once and you just have to take it. Like you just have to sit there and just like eat the combo, boy. You can't even like try to predict what card they're gonna use to try like cover change or anything, boy. It just isn't good, bro. Personally, like when I use the team, it's just like I get caught once, I can't stop the combo. They're from the rising rush. I'm just gonna be dead. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the team needs like if we do get a Vegeta Clan unit next 2 weeks, here's what they need. They need either the God Vegeta cover change or they need to have like a dual cover like G4 MUI. And they also have to be like top 5 in the game and be red or purple. Because like without that, Vegeta Clan isn't gonna be a top tier team. I must be like they need to have those things. Like the unit has to be top tier and they have to have a cover change or something to like mitigate that combo. The team just doesn't have that at all right now. So that's just the biggest issue right now for the team. But I feel like the units that they have are pretty good. You know, they have the Zenkai Vegeta, Zenkai MV. They got Trunks there too. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know, the free to play Trunks is also pretty decent. So just one more piece could possibly bring them to like a top, 7 or 6 team in the game, I guess, maybe. But it all depends on how good the next unit is. If it is a Vegeta Clan buff, because who knows? It might be, a region buff or like a GT buff out of nowhere. Who knows, bro? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they follow through with that.
That's the whole reason. I don't think they give these Zenkais that utility though. You know what I mean? Like if they really did, if we think about them giving this Zenkai Vegeta the utility, right? Say like he nullified cover, or he did something where they gave him a cover change or whatnot. He would just be that much more. They're trying to not have these guys be the best units in the game anymore, right? So I can give them that benefit of the doubt where it's like they made these guys good enough, but not good to the point where they're passing these premium new LFs or the ultra units and whatnot. So that next 2 weeks, whatever LF, Trunks, Vegeta, they're obviously gonna have all the utility, all the necessary things to maybe hopefully glue this team together. And that's where I see Majin Vegeta is still like really solid. He's just missing a team. Like, obviously there's some good options on the team, but a lot of lacking utility with a team that doesn't have rush control, a team that can't stop combos. You're just going to get, if you get hit, you just got to take it. Individually, right? He's a solid unit. So he's a great option to have. Obviously, if you don't have Sword of Hope or if you want to run double blues, I think just if we're looking at Majin Vegeta from, is this unit good specifically? He's a good unit. So I kind of understand to the point where it's really hard to give these guys much more. I mean, that's the whole reason why their 3rd and 4th unique look like that, because, we're not, the last thing that they want to do is have FSK meta like all over again, have those units to where it's like, why summon for LFs or ultras if Zenkais are going to be the best option in the game when they're free? So this is a free unit we really got to think about. Majin Vegeta is extremely old. The majority of the players should have him at least 7 stars, right? So it's theoretically free. We think of it like that. Like you don't have him, well, that sucks. But he's been out for like 2 years at this point. If you haven't been playing for that long, he's basically free. Yeah, basically.
I can see that for sure, because I think the same argument was made with It's crazy that same argument was made with Super Vegito. That I remember some people saying that everyone should have him at 14 stars. I don't know about all that, but I definitely agree that everyone should have had him at least 7 stars at the time of his release, for his Zenkai at least. Because at that point, that's when they gave us all like the Z power for him too. They gave us a lot of Z power for him when he got his Zenkai. So I think a lot of people were very happy about. They don't really do that no more. Like they're not just handing out the Z power for free, but he is at that point where he's also just he's been on a bunch of banners and stuff like that. And then they've made it so much like more easier to like obtain like multi Z power for LFs, right? So it's like at that point where it's like you could even go ahead and just store that up for your LF units that you think are going to Zenkai, or that you want to get a Zenkai, or that already have the Zenkai, right? And so it's just I think it's like super realistic for a lot of people to have this guy at 7 stars at this point, for sure.
Yeah. mean, he's featured on a ton of banners, so
That too.
um,
Definitely. But yeah, overall, I think everyone's just on the same page with Zenkai Vegeta right here. I think one last question before we move on to the next topic, to the next thing is, so do you guys think that sort of hope Trunks that this guy was more so intended to just be the Zenkai buffer here? Or do you guys think that Majin Vegeta was just supposed to be standalone? Because they fit on the same tags, essentially, right? I mean, other than Saiyans. And, you know,
his
how much
preference.
how much of a difference does he
Yeah.
make, though, when he Zenkai buffs to sort of hope Trunks?
I'm not really too sure because I really haven't tried out the thing about Trunks, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure it would be like a big impact. Because Trunks does really have a good Zenkai buffer until MV, because MV has a double Z ability.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, it all depends on what comes out for the Vegeta clan, like in the next few weeks. Because, like I said, if the unit comes out and they're really good, the team is lacking, you know, a rush control, then Cabo Trunks might be that option, you know, because he has a cover change, he has endurance, he has great damage too. He can also take hits decently well. Not the best, obviously, but you know, he's still up there. There's one of the best units in the game, so it's gonna be interesting. Honestly.
Yeah, I agree with it. I think he's just the more reliable option. You know, if you like Majin Vegeta, there's nothing wrong with it, but Trunks just has that much more, you know, reliability. Majin Vegeta is a blue card machine, some strike
More
damage.
value too.
Yeah,
With the endurance also because he's future tag, which future is one of the most busted tags right now.
Yeah. It's very, can't really argue with that, right? All right, so that being said, we're going to go ahead and have one quick word from our sponsors over at Manscaped.
Support for the show is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer just for you. You can get 20% off and a free worldwide shipping discount with the code down below on your screen right now at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that equates to around 8 million balls. So basically, we received the Performance Package 4.0 in the mail, and we're gonna go through quickly what came in the package. So first things first, we did receive the Manscaped Weed Whacker. That's the first thing here, obviously. This is the electric nose and hair trimmer. Then they actually did provide us with some boxer briefs right here. Then we actually ended up getting the lawnmower trimmer over here. Then we ended up getting the crop preserver, which is a deodorizer, very useful. And then we got the crop reviver, which is a toner. So this package, very, very useful if you guys are interested in this. Even if you yourself are not gonna use this, you can buy it as a gift for somebody. But yeah, just don't forget that in order to get this, you have to use the code. Well, you don't have to use the code down below, but it would give you a big discount if you use the code down below. 20% off and free shipping with the code. Depending on what podcast you guys are watching right now, it'll be different. But the code right here on your screen is what you use to get the 20% discount as well as the free shipping. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
All right, so we are back once again. Thank you, Manscaped. Shout out to Garesh. Everything you guys need for your manly needs. So going on to the next topic right here. We got a couple of new units, right, with the All-Star banner. I think the first one we're going to be talking about is Buhan. Once in the past, this was one of ZVG's most beloved characters right here. How do you feel about the unit they have now presented us in the form of Red Buhan? ZVG.
He sucks. All right, talk done. Nah, but for you though, he's okay. I've talked to some region mains and they're quite happy with him, even though. But then again, you know what I'm saying? Region mains are starving for anything good, so anything that looks semi-decent is gonna, catch their eyes. But personally, for me, I think Buhan's just okay. He's not great. He's not good. Just okay. His stats are terrible. His banner is not that great. Not that great and not enticing at all. Like to even have him like usable, like on some real shit, like he has to be like 14 stars, bro. Like I'm just being real. Like his stats are too ass. His kit's great though. His kit's fantastic, but You know what I'm saying? Like the stats have to meet halfway, and they just don't. So it's like you need stars on this guy like a lot. And Regen is also in a spot where they didn't improve. Like nothing improved with Regen at all. They're still at the same place. They're still in the same tier. So it's like nothing really changed, right? And I don't think that Buon's gonna survive on the main Regen team by the end of the year, in my personal opinion. Because I'm saying we got Orange Piccolo coming out, possibly, another Regen LF this year, maybe. So I don't think he's gonna be on the main core of the team. Once all those units do come out, potentially, right? So he's just okay, nothing too crazy. Tien's obviously the better unit on the banner. Yeah, he's just there, I guess. He hasn't really impressed me at all. I fought only one. Not too impressed at all.
Yeah, I essentially share the same sentiment right there. He's not a game changer for regeneration, which it sucks. It sucks for all the regen mains out there, right? Because they probably saw this guy like as their messiah, like as their savior and stuff like that. I feel like regen has actually been getting a lot of stuff lately. Like they just got the Zenkai for the Green Piccolo, right? Which didn't really amount to anything. They got the platinum equipment for Kid Buu, which also really didn't amount to anything. And they got this unit. They got Buhan, which also just didn't amount to anything. I don't think regeneration is like I don't think anyone would call them like a top 10 team, right? I mean, unless I've even seen people saying that not even Ultra Super Vegito leader on regeneration doesn't even save them, right? And so it's just, I don't know. The tag this guy isn't gonna save them. They need something more, which sucks too. Because would you guys say that this is the best regeneration unit out right now?
I think
No.
it's Kid Buu.
Is Kid Buu? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
I
so.
do.
If Kid Buu is the best regen unit, bro, then the team
Yeah,
is gone.
Oh no, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. Cell. Tweaking.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
Purple
about Cell
Cell.
for a
Yeah,
second.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Purple
about Cell too.
I
Yeah, I forgot
forgot
about
about
Cell.
that
Dude,
too.
How could you guys forget
Cell
about
does-
Cell?
I
Cell
did.
doesn't scream regen, bro. Cell doesn't scream regen. Cell screams future, bro. Like, he doesn't scream regen at all.
And even then, the androids came to mind before regen is also.
Yeah, exactly.
I cannot believe you forgot Cell was a region.
Well, to be fair, I don't see Cell a whole lot like on regeneration. It's more so like on future that I see him the most. That's where I see him get the most play.
Because they have the most balanced support.
And
more
regen's
OP
also
support.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Even with the Kid Buu getting a plat, even we got Evil Buu Zenkai. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I really
dude.
don't like Buu in this game, dude.
I'm telling you, like, I feel like they're just throwing stuff at regeneration mains, but nothing's sticking. Nothing.
Dude, I feel like they just trying stuff because in the past, the region was one of the most busted teams. Well, because of one certain Majin Buu Zenkai. It was just insane. And then they get more support with the Zenkai of DKP. Like, literally nullify endurance just for being there. His stat was insane too. And literally stealing Dragon Balls. Stealing and rushing. Like, the region had such a good era. That was insane. Like, if you faced Region, you could not win because you cannot kill them, even with the Rising Rush.
Yeah.
Because they were that tanky.
I'm kind of happy that regen's down. I'm not gonna lie.
Same,
I
same.
hated that tag, bro. I hated that tag, dude. And now to see them in the mud is kind of like I feel bad for them, but yeah, bro, that team was like one of the toxic, one of the toxic teams. They'll be back though. They'll be back. They'll always be back. It's the same thing with any other like semi-main tag-ish team, you know what I mean? Like Regeneration's a pretty main tag, so I do see them on the come up again. I just think they had a little bit of time to, reign dominance. I think it's just their time to sit in the back end for right now. You said we got Piccolo coming in at some point soon. Get some other buffs, but
I mean, I feel like they're going to be on movies. If
Yeah,
you think
that's
about
the only
same
thing.
Piccolo.
That's the only thing I'm scared about.
they'll be both. They'll be both. They'll be both. There's no way they're gonna. If they do that, bro, where they just focus them on movies, tough, bro. It's tough
Yeah.
for the team. Like,
I mean, they could focus on something else that we just got support of.
who?
Oh my god. How can you forget about Super Warriors? They needed support.
Oh my god, Battlemore. I'm not.
Super
gonna
Warriors
lie
isn't
to
a
you.
real team.
I
isn't a real team, bro.
never
It's not a real
think
team.
about that team. Yeah,
It's not a real team, bro. It's literally a team just to be there to put, obscure Krillin, Tien, Yamcha units on, bro. It's not a real team. It's just there
I feel
just
pain.
to exist.
It's real to
Like
battle.
absorption, bro.
pain.
Jesus, bro. The slander is unbelievable, bro.
It's not slander if it's the truth, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, they have the like Battlemore. He's just a true super Warriors fan, right? Like I don't have any equipment farm for this team. I don't have anything done for this team, so I don't know anything about the team. I just know that I don't see the team. So Tien seems decent though, like just as a regular kit wise, but I think he'll be valuable when his or mechanic does come through because more times than not this season I've been getting rushed in one priority. Literally.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Definitely,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, short Buhan, he could have been better, but his stats needed to be better for it to be better. Because of his stats, everyone was looking down on him, and I understand why.
Oh, yeah, I think, and now people are still going to continue to look down on. I think people are just going to look down on the tag overall, bro. Regeneration is so down bad that when I come across the odd regeneration fight, I still see Fat Boo there. Right, people
Dude,
are.
I see Mr. CC using the tanky version of the team. It's just annoying.
But even then, dude, like it's like I remember back in the day when regen was like at its prime, every regeneration fight almost like went to time, and it was just absurd. But
Yeah,
these days, man, it's like you get one.
I don't miss it. Yeah, I don't miss the team.
They made
See,
the region squishy.
I love running into Mr. CC, bro.
Oh, you do, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good time.
That's too funny. Yeah, regen down bad. City boys up. But let's go ahead and
Let's go.
we'll move on to the next one. So the unit that we got alongside Majin Buu, a Gohan Absorb, arguably, or not even arguably, is just definitely the better unit that came alongside him was Tien. Right, so Battle, do you want to walk me through this guy? How is he even without having his entire kit available to him?
Yeah, actually pretty good. He is focused on crit based, and the blast damage is just insane. The blue card also gives you green card every time you use it, and with Tien, because every time he uses a green card, he shortened ally sub count by 3 and restore own advantage by 70%. It literally buffed allies too. It's just damn, they're working really well with him.
Yeah.
Also, increase own card key recovery. I mean, for 10 time account, gets card draw speed by 1 level. Each time it stacks. Each time you use the green card, you get card draw speed, and you literally shorten ally sub count. Like it is insane. He doesn't do a lot of strike damage, but I was thinking like he is not that unit. He's a range type, so I was like, okay, he can be a ranged blast, doing a lot of blast damage. And right now, he's not focused on PvP right now because he doesn't have his entire kit, which was interesting. This is the first unit that actually, on release, doesn't have his entire kit out. Yeah. And they still released him.
That's kind of weird to me that they actually did that.
He is still missing the very first anti-rising rush mechanic. While this character is on standby and there are 3 enemy battle members remaining, stop an enemy's rising rush and activates a support action if you lose the Major. Only activate once. Deal major impact damage when support action activates. The damage cannot kill, obviously, but at least like no one can rising rush in 10 timer count anymore. Thank God. I mean, you can, but it will bite you in the ass.
Oh yeah. Definitely, it'll put you at a huge disadvantage.
Dude, I was waiting for this. I didn't expect it to be put on Tien though, but I was finally. I hate that everyone gets a rising rush in 10 time accounts and rush me. And when I do like millions of combos, but they literally do one combo and I'm dead.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
It's literally the worst feeling, bro. It's like when I think it's the worst feeling when it's like you'll get like 3 priorities off. And you won't have your rush. And then the one priority they hit you with, and then that's when they rush. And it's like, that's absurd to me, bro. It is crazy to me.
The RNG's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is, dude. It really is.
More times than not, you just lose into it. That's why I think that this Tien is going to be pretty pretty valuable, like in the long run. You know, any unit that has any Rising Rush / Dragon Ball manipulation / this one has like a legitimate Rising Rush negation, right? Like this is
And
it should be incredibly impactful. Like realistically, if I heard the way it works, right, is that obviously I'm pretty sure y'all know how it works. Also, it's like if you say you guess the rush, the ability doesn't proc, right? So like if you get rushed and you guess it, that's it's a W because the next rush you
still
you
have
can still
it?
negate the
Oh
yeah, exactly.
my god.
yeah, you still have it, but unless you kill one of your opponent's units.
Oh, okay.
If you kill one of opponent's units, then the ability is negated automatically because opponent needs to have 3 units in order for this ability to activate.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I feel.
It's more of a thing for early Rising Rush, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. Oh, dude. Truth be told, I didn't expect Tien to have this. Did anyone expect that Tien of all units should have this? I mean, when I saw the banner and I saw Tien, I was like, no one is going to summon for Tien. I mean, sure, they gave him this kit and now everyone is going to summon for him. But this banner is not that good enough to actually do multis.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How
not.
deep did you have to go, Battlemore? Yeah.
How deep I had to go?
Yeah, to pull Tien.
6K.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad
And
at
then I
all,
pulled-
bruh.
And then I pulled him on my single, and then I pulled him on a
What?
ticket.
What?
So, yeah.
Bro. Virgil, this is where all
It's
your
the
all-star
super- it's the
summons luck
super-
went, dude. Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's where yeah. My luck is interesting, bro.
Oh
I'm
my
waiting
God.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but
it's-
I'm a Super Warrior fan. This is the reason why I summoned. I was just wanting 1 copy. And because he's a 1% unit, you can just literally put C power. Right now, I have it on 10 stars. I'm just waiting. And continuing giving him a C power from co-op or more raids we are going to get or something. Just to put him up on level or PvP rewards to give him C powers. I'm trying to focus on that, and I'm trying to focus on the future. If we are getting Piccolo, because Piccolo is focused also too, with him in the tag as a Super Warrior. So I can actually have that too.
That's crazy, bro. I'm still baffled at your luck on this, bro. I can't believe you got 3 copies of him.
Dude, I did buy the missions too, so I can have him more stars.
That's insane. No, I think I know Tien's like not the most popular character, bro. But in high like RP settings, do you guys think we realistically could see a Tien meta? Because when you get into the high RP, when you get into the high rankings, like people don't really necessarily play their favorite characters, right? They play what's gonna let them win.
We are going to see Tien with the Ultra Super Vegito and Ultra Super Gogeta because his abilities he has a support ability that activates once 40 timer counts and activate. Restore allies hit by 20%. Gives allies 10% damage, no matter who it is, and gives additional damage inflicted to Super Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, and Element Blue. So that's even more power.
Yeah.
And gives enemy minus 60% key recovery. So yeah, he literally buffs the team just to being on the bench. Even if you're not using him, he literally just supporting you there. And if you use him, like if you cover with him, he reduces enemy's key by 30, or when he just enters the field, he reduces enemy's key by 30, and he gains 30 key. It's like I'm stealing your key to me. And yeah, if you have 50 key or higher every time you use an arch card, you get 30% damage inflicted for 5 time again. So you just need to like press all the blast, and it just increase 30, 30, 30 in damage. Also, every time an ally uses an arch card, he gets 5% damage inflicted up to 4 times. He gets a crit rate, 15 timer count. He gets critical damage up to 10 times. So he has that crit rate of damage too. So he's going to work really well with the blue, yellow, blue setup, especially with Ultra Super Vegito. He's the best support for him. I mean, just in that regard of team.
That's crazy. So we possibly can just be seeing this man like every single match, like in game. right here.
He is literally helping the team just by existing. You can literally run him with droids because his ability buffs everyone. It's just he gives extra damage to those who are Super Warrior, Majin Buu, and Blue Unit. But you can literally run him with droids just to survive. Like if the droid gets rushed, just like, okay, I take it. And then even if you don't guess it, Tien will save you.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna
you
be
have
really strong.
literally other units too to help you too. Like Tien is one of the most unit that you can sack, but not being sacked at all.
That's crazy. We're actually gonna have a super warrior unit that's meta. So Battle, I know that you already have them, right? So Virgil
I already have him.
Virgil ZVG. Do you guys have Tien? Like, have you guys gotten like lucky on the singles, or did you guys like
No, I'm not even. Why would I do dailies on the banner?
because he's gonna be meta?
You think I want to use Tien?
He's gonna be
care, bro.
meta.
I don't want to use Tien, bro. I don't want to use any Sport Warrior. They're all lame to me. Tien's trash. If it's not the Cell Saga Tien, I don't want it. If it's not the Tri Beam on Cell's head Tien, I don't want that, bro. I'm sorry.
Man, I feel pain. I feel pain for some reason.
I think the reason is
Nah,
very
I
clear.
got no luck.
Got no luck.
Yeah, I haven't gotten luck. Yeah.
Damn. Are you gonna? But Virgil, are you gonna try to aim for him though when the ability comes out?
Absolutely not.
No.
Spend my CCs on this banner, bro? Nope.
I recommend everybody who's focused on this banner don't to summon. Like all-star banners, just do your singles if you want the unit and hope you get it. This banner is actually just here for a month, but we will see them again.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like every other all-star unit, like Whis and Golden Frieza is literally on this banner, and their banner ended like a few days ago.
Their rates are lower though, right? Like extremely lower.
I mean, yeah, but you still get them. If you summon, sure, but you're doing singles. It's not like you're doing multis.
Yeah. I mean, the singles is a no-brainer. Like, you just
Mhm.
summon the singles. Like, you're not doing singles, and you must be like on no CC type.
Nah, bro. I'm on 16,000. I'm not doing any singles, bro. I don't want any of these units.
ZVG's
Like,
doing it out
I
of
feel like
spite.
if the All-Star banner doesn't have a unit, like I don't know what team possibilities. Obviously, like, we'll have to see when his mechanic is implemented, whatever team emerges from that. But basically, I did back on the Frieza Whis banner, I did like 7-8K to pull Frieza, right? Banner shit, like every banner shafted me, bro. Recently, so my luck on the come up, by the way. Didn't pull Whis for like 2 months. I did not get I was just waiting for a daily single, bro. And then that red purple team, like it was like a whole month, that team existing, a whole month and some. And I was like, bro, I need Whis to glue my team together. And that's like the only reason I dropped some CCs on that banner. Like if it's like a top team and I need access to the unit to complete my team, like at that point, I might have to just pick up the unit. I wasn't gonna wait for it because that team's dead now. Like no one's running red purple still. If you're running red purple, you're gonna get ran through, dude.
What, dude? I see it almost every time.
I don't see it at all anymore.
Because the
Then
issue with the
not
team
see
is
that.
because if you're into fusions with that team, bro, like
Oh yeah.
just
I mean, that's what I'm
auto-lose.
saying.
Just
Like
auto-lose,
the
bro.
team had its time, so I was like, bro, the team's in its prime right now. I need that right now. People were mad at me for running the team. I had recently just pulled Whis. I'm like, bro, I just made this team. Like I just had people were running that team for a month or whenever MUI came out, the team was made. I had to wait a whole month, still not pulling Whis, summon for him, and people were just on me, bro. They're like, oh, you run red purple. Like, bro, I had to complete the team. Like, and now, I have that dude at 14 just off Z power. So if Tien becomes that, it's really gonna, we'll see. But I don't see myself summoning on this banner.
Yeah, like I said, just do singles and just hope they will return. I mean, they have returned on other LF banners or other banners. Like it's not like you need him right now. I mean, sure, I know that some people want him right now, so they are prepared with the mechanics. But you just wait. Like you're not in that hurry. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks chill for the most part though. Like I don't really think it's gonna be like the craziest the craziest. I don't know if he'll have the I can't really say. I can't really say because it hasn't happened yet. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna shut it down yet.
if you do get Tien, I do recommend you buying the missions because it was extended until the banner ends because of the glitch on the. I feel it's stupid, but they extended the missions to get more C power on Tien and Buhan because they didn't put the mechanic, his Rising Rush mechanic, in the game yet because there was a glitch. We should have got CC reward for that, not the extent of a mission.
Yep.
Am I wrong about that?
I mean, you said CC rewards, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah, exactly. We should have got that, not extending the missions. I understand. We understand extending the mission until the banners ends, but that's what it should have been like entirely the entire game. Not like the mission is only here for like 2 weeks and it's just gone. It should have been here when the banner is here, so you can literally extend if you want more. So you can have more C power. You can save those C power. It doesn't have to be put on Tien and Buhan, but just saving the C power for someone else you want to put on. Like, yeah, that is stupid too. But otherwise, I feel like don't do multis, just do singles, and they will show up again. If you did get him, congratulations. If you did pull Buhan, I'm sorry, but
That's crazy.
I'm more for fans, yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's safe to say that we don't really need to talk too much about the banner itself. We kind of already went over it, just so you guys know. Like, look, this is the pull that you guys get from these banners. Right, they're generally always trash when it comes to the pull. Like, yeah, you got some nice shiny new units up here, the Tien, the Buhan, Golden Friezas right here, Whis and stuff like that. That looks pretty good, right? That looks pretty good. But this just does not stop, bro. Like, it just keeps going. Look at all these sparkings, bro. Like, literally, like, if you get this Vegeta, you get this Captain Ginyu, you get this Pan, any of these units down here, like, you're not going to be happy with your summon at all. You're not going to be like, yeah, that was definitely worth my 1000 CC. I know the CC is always going to be a gamble, no matter what you spend it on, but this banner, you definitely just got to stick with the dailies on here. Whenever these banners come around, I always do drop 1000 CC just to see if I can get anything on that first day. But after that, that's it. It only just goes down to dailies. Even if I really want them, even if it's like at the end of the banner, like say like it's the last day of the banner and I don't have either of them off of singles, I'm still not going in more than that initial CC that I put in. I'm not going to do it. They'll come around at a later date. They'll come around on a later banner. So just overall not worth it. Generally, the Legends All-Star banners are not worth it at all. Right. And the only way I can justify people summoning on this is if you just really, really like love the character. Like, obviously with Battle, he's going to go in on this. He loves Super Warriors, right? That makes sense to me. There was no doubt in my mind that Battle was going to summon on this. If they ever released like a Legends All-Star Goten, I would probably summon on it. I'd probably spend more than the 1000 CC. So, not just how I feel about it, but
I'm probably going to see an extreme Goten Trunks.
Extreme tag Goten and Trunks? Nah, I would be so mad, bro. Yeah. I would be so mad. I don't want them to be an extreme unit. They better be a 1% unit. But yeah, so that's the banner right there. I think overall Buhan's not exactly what we wanted, and it's definitely not what regeneration needed. Tien is pretty solid, and he still has room to grow right here. Once we do get the full kit, we'll talk about him again once the update drops, and once everyone has a little bit of playtesting with the RR counter mechanic in. But I think the hottest topic, or the most controversial topic that Legends threw at us this week, is that we got another 3-week season, and they made it worse. They made it worse. ZVG, do you want to tell the people how they made it worse? If ZVG is still alive, if he's still with us.
Yeah, I'm alive.
He's just preparing. He's just preparing.
Yeah. I was just channeling my inner rage. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to calm down. Right. The one thing too is that everybody, like, I've been reading the 5-9 comments, and everybody just says I'm so negative. But bro, it's not negative, bro. It's called just spitting facts. So they reduced the CC that we got from this PB season for some reason. So you get 500 CC less. And it's a 3-week season double RP, and we all know how double RP 3-week seasons go already. They're always ass. They're always terrible. And to reduce the rewards is just stupid. There's no good reason for it. There's no justifiable reason for it at all. At this point, the 1.5 times reward should just be the norm. At this point, like we should get more CC. I made this a whole segment in my video already, but the top 10K needs to have diversity in terms of rewards. Everybody in top 10K except the rank 1 player shouldn't get the same rewards. That's stupid. And secondly, we're 4 years into the game. We need more CC. At this point, 2K CC should just be the norm. At this point, and like 4K should just be 2 times 2 times RP. Like, come on, bro. It's a simple change. We already get like what 15K, 17K CC a month. Just bump it up to 2K.
I feel like
Bump it
that's
by 2K
minimum
more,
too.
bro. Like exactly, bro.
That's like at a minimum. Yeah.
like
Even that, it doesn't really feel like like they should have it spread out within the top
Dude,
top ranks.
they
Exactly, bro. Like, come on, bro.
They decrease the reward for those who are 15% and 75% too. It is just hilarious.
That's
to me.
stupid, dude.
That's crazy.
It's just
It
grimy.
It was it was 1K ZZ, but now it's 750. I was like, what's happening?
What?
I mean, they literally put the CC rewards up to the 10K for those because what was it? The first place was 3K. I know the top 3 was 2K, and then top 3,000 was 2K, and then after that was 1K, and then they decreased it apparently. I was like, okay, why? There should be no reason why we get less rewards on this.
Yeah, this sucks, bro. Like, do you guys think this is gonna like have a decline in like players this season for PvP?
Of course, we've already seen it right now, bro. Nobody's playing the game.
Dude.
Nobody's playing the game, bro. Nobody's
Dude.
playing the game. At this
Oh my
point.
I
god.
played the game for 2 hours and I'm in top 10.
What?
Yesterday. That's I don't
Are
even.
you
I'm not
for
even touching the
real?
game, bro.
Dude.
I played the game like so short. I just got to like battle rank 70. I was in top 500. I was like, what? It has almost gone a week. Oh no, not really, but still.
Oh my god.
I should
bro.
not be that top in a 3 week season. I should have been like top 3K or something, but I'm in top 500. And I was like, okay, there's something is wrong with this. The rewards too is not a lot too, because usually when you get with these medals, like you could have exchanged them for CC. I could not do that with these.
Oh,
You
the
could-
shop changed too, huh?
Yeah, you could not exchange for
Yes,
CC.
they give us these dog shit, terrible tickets, bro. Like at this point, those tickets should just be like guaranteed sparking, bro. Like if they're gonna replace my 300 CC with those tickets, bro, at least make it be guaranteed sparking, bro. Like why? It doesn't make sense. Bro,
They
Continue,
removed they removed CC and we got the tickets instead. I was like, why? We wanted the CC. I understand you give us the tickets, but have us both. Like I see nothing in the shop that actually entices me to continue playing and to get these rewards. Especially when we get less than before in the anniversary. Like I was up there and I was only able to exchange for like all the tickets and 1 C power. That's not enough.
That sucks. Dude.
you had to play a lot to get exchange all of these, and you're not even getting CC. It's like, okay, they removed literally a lot of CC for this, and it's going to be negative because of this.
So what is that? 800 CC that you're missing out on from this double RP? Because
yes.
Yes.
that's pretty. That's I don't know, man. That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
if you count in first place, you're missing like 750 plus 300 or more. So you lose a lot of CC, even a lot, because even if you are top 100, you lose 500, then you lose 400, you lose 900 CC.
Don't know why. Like it doesn't make sense to take it out in the sense of like it's 900 CCs, right? Like, are people? I know people are complaining about it, and obviously it's an issue. But at the end of the day, it's one multi. Like for the devs to be that grimy, bro, where they taking one multi like
Bro, the way
away
you
from
said
us,
it is
bro.
funny as fuck.
Like,
The way
I'm
you say
being
it is
dead
hilarious,
though.
bro.
It's literally one multi. Like, I'm not gonna trip about it, but like, shout out to all my free to play players, bro. They starving
That's
for that
facts.
multi. Like,
That's
they're
facts.
hungry. You think they like this is grimy to like a different extent right now. You know, I try to look at both sides. You know how like I like to see both sides. I try to think like, what is the reason that they could potentially be doing this, right? I get it was anniversary. You know, they're gonna set the incentives to be a little bit higher. I get that, but this is not the way to do it. Like, let's see how much we can really like take from these guys before they start to, you know, to clap us, right?
I mean,
And this is the thing. It's just people are not playing the game. People are not playing the game. You really want to grime us, and then the game's already dry. Like, obviously, people are burnt out from 3-week seasons throughout the entire Annie, right?
Yep.
mhm.
I think people want to go through another one, and then they jack one multi away from like, why am I gonna play? I'm getting one multi less. Like,
That is,
I mean,
dude, that's like $25 right there, bro. I'm looking at the store. I never hop into the store either because I was like, hold on, let me see. On a non-sale, 1,100 Chrono Crystals. I know it's not the exact amount that we're missing out right here, but just that is 25 bones. $25. Right?
to be fair, nobody buys the non-sales.
That is true.
Like, nobody.
Oh,
true, yeah.
Virgil, you didn't buy the non-sales when you went for
No,
USC?
I did not. No one. Who touches the non-sales, bro? How you disrespect me like that,
Bro, there's no way you went 90
I
KCC
on
and
God,
did not
on God,
buy the
on God,
non-sales, bro. No
on
way.
God. I swear to God.
No
I
way.
swear to God.
No
I was
way,
on my
bro.
last pack when I got my first copy. On God. I was on the daily sale. Like, I bought all the sales, and then I was on the daily sales, and I pulled them.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I
You
don't
lucky,
touch them.
okay.
$40 packs
Okay.
for 2K, bro. What do I look like? $40 for 2K?
Oh, yeah, sure did.
Oh my god.
Nah, there's some people that could afford that, dude. Yeah, I'm not balling whatsoever, dude.
Damn, bro.
I low key had the stash, bro. I low key had the stash ready for the shaft, bro. Just in case. Now I'm like re-upping on the stash.
That is ridiculous, bro. I can't believe they really just did us dirty like this, man. With this summer duel. Like, I don't know. No one's hyped for this, bro. Like, no one's excited for this. No one is enticed by this.
It's sad days of legends, but what can you do about it? Like, there's nothing we can do about it. We can clap.
Oh,
you
no,
know.
no, there is something we can do, bro. What we need to do, we take it a jet, and yeah, you guys know.
We
You
should get
guys
the
know I'm
job
going
done.
from this.
Gotta get the
Yeah. You guys know I'm going from this.
Say no more. Say no more.
say no more.
Oh my god. you know what's crazy though? I saw someone on Reddit, and I know this always gets brought up. But I saw someone on Reddit defend the fact that we get tickets instead of the 300cc. And I saw them defend it because they said that, well, it equates, because what, you get 3 tickets, right? 3 tickets, so like 3 singles. That's what they said, is that, well, those 3 tickets equate to 3 singles. That's your 300cc. That's the
No, but the issue is I get the choice to use my
Yeah.
CC on whatever I
It's
want
the
to.
choice.
I don't get the choice with this.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, I saw
definitely
somebody
the choice.
already say that yellow hit was still good, bro. He still did good. He said this, bro. He said yellow hit still balls if you have the right bench and the right equipment, bro. I'm just like, what kind of cocaine is he smoking, bro? Like, what? Yellow hit? What bench is he rocking, bro? It must be some new unit that we've never seen before,
Wait,
that gives like
what-
250% on strike, bro, or some shit. Cause like the way he was talking, bro, and like nobody was calling him out. Like everybody was like agreeing with him and shit. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just crazy out here, dude.
Oh my god.
The Reddit is crazy.
Yeah, the subreddit is pretty funny though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. PvP 3 times week, or the 3 times double RP. Seasons just generally are a chore. The fact that they're giving us another one and they're making it even worse is just, it feels disrespectful. It feels like a slap in the face. Everyone is on the same page with that. Right, this is definitely not the move right here. Hopefully they try and make it up to us. I don't know if they will. Do you guys think that?
No, they're not. They're not.
Of course not.
No?
Of course not, Asdeek.
Well, I don't,
Of course
dude,
not.
I mean, I don't
Let
know.
me make it up.
I think they thought that they gave us too much in the raids, bro, and that's why
I mean-
they're sacking this off.
Okay.
I mean, they
Okay,
did give us
like,
30
we gave them
KC.
too
too
much.
much now they got to take back. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're like, oh, they won't realize because it's just in the PvP rewards, right?
Yeah.
that is.
To be fair, I never checked that stuff. So
Damn, bro.
if you're not like tapped into like news outlets or anything, or like watching a podcast, you're not gonna know about it. The average player probably doesn't even realize right now.
Never getting
You gotta
gypped.
think about like a huge portion of the player base is not even tapped into like stuff like this, like YouTube or like Twitch. People just play the game, bro. So a lot of people don't even know that it's gimped.
That's crazy. Well, big ups to them. Ignorance is bliss. So
Ignorance is bliss, and people are starving for a multi.
Speaking of multis, I think we can move on over to the next topic. Something that's actually of value, right? Something that we did get right here. That's pretty much a
Debatable.
common
Debatable.
occurrence.
Debatable.
is the sparking limit break banner. You think it's debatable?
Arguable.
Okay.
Arguable.
I
yes.
think okay.
Yeah, bro, I literally had to have like a whole 1 hour discussion with my Twitch chat if it's worth the summon or not, bro. Because like the way I look at it right now is like, bro, like 3k CC for like 600 LFZ power is like, bro, like.
But it's also regular Z power also.
Yeah, but then too, it's like what real unit are you like using the Z power on?
The
right now?
banner's garbage.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
banner's yeah.
That's like the only thing is the banner's garbage.
Bro, if it was
So
the
why
missions,
can't
bro,
y'all just
I'd buy immediately if it was the mission. But the banner's trash. Like I don't really have anybody to use my regular Z power on except Tapion. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
the banner
And
is not
then-
even updated.
Yeah.
Bro, I would literally spend crystals to get the Z power. Like if it was just the pack with Z power and nothing else, I would spend the crystals. But to summon on this banner and feel despair of getting crap on this banner,
It sucks. Yeah.
it's like it sucks. Like why even do this? Why even continue to drop this banner? You know how I mean, I can't say I'm not a developer. But I feel like it wouldn't be that big of a deal to refresh the banner. Like throw some other crap newer units on it. Like just want to see something different.
Yeah. That
This banner has just dropped over and over, and obviously nobody cares about the unit. So it's like oh my god, let's summon on Sparking. I didn't even summon on it yet. There's no hype. Like what am I gonna? I don't need anything on this banner. I legitimately don't need anything.
We need the mission back. It
Yeah.
costs 3k CC, and you literally got all that Z power plus a lot of erasers, a lot of resources.
The value's great on that. I mean, the
Yeah.
missions obviously was.
Yeah, I mean, it
great
costs
value.
exactly the same as this limit break.
It's the
banner.
better
You
limit
get
break banner.
equal-
essentially.
Yeah, instead of the unit, you literally got all resources and stuff, and I feel like that is much better.
Yeah.
because this banner is so old.
Yeah. You.
RIP to the boys that did not buy that. The mission. Remember people debating
Bro,
if you should pick up the
dude,
missions?
Virgil, your chat was on like me and Virgil's chat went to war about whether or not I should summon on the missions, bro. Like it was an obvious no brainer. Like
I have no memory on it. I'm not
bro,
gonna-
I
know
remember that
people
fondly.
were just tripping in general. I think
Yeah.
people were bugging out in general. Like people actually had debates everywhere. I seen it on Twitter, seen it on YouTube. Like, should we?
Bro,
Is
it
this
was a
worth-
no
bro,
brainer,
like
bro.
it's guaranteed value. You're not getting shafted. You're paying for something and you're guaranteed in return. That's why this is still people are still summoning on this. Regardless of the crap banner, you're getting Z power, you're getting regular Z power.
Yep.
You're bumping somebody up no matter what. You know what I mean? You're not getting shafted on this. And you have to think about it like this too. They've actually, we thought, hey, it's 600, blah blah blah. Didn't they just drop an Android's banner again? And it was 600 Z power,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
People spent 3K and got nothing. This is just I haven't summoned on it yet, but I will be summoning on it because it's no brainer.
Yep.
It's just guaranteed value right now.
I summoned on it as
Shit, I
well.
bought those freaking summer packs, bro. Those summer packs for 600 Z power. That shit was like 100 some bucks, but I think it was 1400 Z power.
Dude,
But Z power is extremely valuable, is what the point I'm getting at. It's no brainer. If you play this game at all, you obviously know: do I gamble my chips, or do I get guaranteed stuff?
Yep. I have the same
Let
mentality.
me gamble,
right
bro.
there.
Let me gamble.
I know you like gambling.
Let me gamble
ZVG.
my chips.
I know. But yeah, I summoned on this too. I actually just recently summoned on this, right? Because my motto for this, the reason why I always do this, because it was actually here on the podcast that you guys converted me to actually summoning on these, because I never would summon on these. but it was like
You missed out on these?
yeah, back in the day,
Bro,
like way
I'm
back
telling
in
you,
the
bro,
day.
back in
yeah.
the day, Azik was just like he was just a redditor, bro. Honestly,
I was a
like, he
redditor, bro. I
one
was
of
just
those.
yeah, dude.
He was
There's
literally like,
no
yeah,
shot,
he was one of those, right? He was one of those.
Yeah, dude. I had the concave skull, bro. I don't know what was going on. I
What? The concave skull,
Yeah.
bro. What?
dude, I was like smooth brain, bro. I wouldn't summon on these, but now so I always summon on these, right? Especially because me being free to play, when I
Cap.
pull a copy of an LF, I literally that's it. I get one copy and I get out. I don't continue to summon. So these banners, they essentially this is the reason why I can get my LFs to like higher star levels, right? A lot of my LFs are actually on like the cusp of I think I only have like 4 LFs in my box that are under 6 stars right now. Right? And that's a big part of that is because of these banners, because of the like just me summoning on these. I always hoard onto these multi Z powers, right? The only reason why I'll spend my multi LF Z power is if I know I'm gonna get another one. That's how it usually goes down with me. And so I always do like summoning on these. I think these always do have value. And my only critique on this banner is like how Virgil said, is just there are literally year 2 units on this, right? From the second anniversary, like it's flooded with them. Like Merge Zamasu, that you had this stupid Super Saiyan 4 Goku on here, right?
There's negative value.
Yeah.
Bro. There's negative value on this banner.
Yeah.
Even if you pulled something you could use, or like even if there was something that you can use, the rates, there's
yeah,
you see the rates, right?
Yep.
The rates, you're just not likely to pull anything of use anyways.
nope, not at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if they chucked some newer units, probably not going to pull them. Like, the grime is to that extent to where it's like, hey, we're not even going to give you this minuscule chance. We'll give you no chance to get nothing.
Yeah.
You're going to just give us your chips, and that's it.
That's the biggest issue I have with this. That's why I do like the missions more. The missions is completely the superior option right here. But do you know why I don't think those missions will come back personally? I truly feel like they won't come back because players got around the gift box thing, right? That's what I did. I don't know if you guys did the same thing, but
I didn't. I accidentally accepted it, bro. Like,
yeah, see, I kept it in there for the longest time, so I had 2 on deck. I just had 2 on deck just chilling, so I had one just in my inventory, and I had one just waiting to be accepted. And I don't think the devs like that. I don't think the devs wanted to do that. That's why they make it such a short time, right? Because when it goes to the gift box, you only can let it sit in there for what, 6 days? For 1 week? Something like that, right? Something short. And so I truly don't think that they like the fact that you were able to do that with the missions. I don't know if they're going to tweak it for the next time if they do bring it back.
I don't think they will. I just think it's like a pre-anniversary thing, bro. Like, my memory is just not good in general, but I don't recall them doing anything outside of celebrations of any decency. Like, they just do not care. They just don't care. They're like, the game's going to be fine. People are still going to play the game. We're just going to give them the bare minimum for like, until they see just a little bit of clapback. Then they're like, oh, here's a crumb. Here's da da da. They're only going to give us decency on celebrations or like, better valued. I wouldn't even go to that extent. I'm not going to be, I don't want to say like there's no hope, right? But it's obvious that they're only doing things for certain events and certain things like that. Right now, we're going to be in a period of time where it's like, be praying for something of decency, of value, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I don't want to play this game and be like, they're not going to do anything good for us. But right now, this PvP is just a part 1 of a part 5 series of them just throwing us in a hole. Like, here's a crumb. Here's less PvP rewards.
That sucks too, bro, because it's like that makes people only want to play during celebrations. Then, like, it's just.
I mean, it's usually how it goes, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
A lot of people.
That's when they hit their peaks and stuff like that. But I guess
the dedicated players, bro, they just, what are they doing? Like, bro, do something. Like, if they made any of these minor changes, bro, like just even on this limit break banner, I promise how people will light up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is like a little bit better. A little bit. They're so grimy, bro. It won't even be that much of a difference if they update the banner. It's not that big of a difference, but it will make some people happy, right? It's the grime is on another level.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like the grime. Like,
I don't either.
You know,
I don't either, bro. It's like they're serving us some moldy food, bro. Tricking us.
it's a multi, bro. They gimped us of a multi. It's one multi. It's a pack. I'm gonna get shafted anyways, bro. Just give me the multi. Like, I'm playing every single day to get one multi less, and I'm still gonna get shafted, bro. It's crazy.
That is pretty wild. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they doing. Well, I mean, obviously we do know what they doing, but it just sucks. The situation.
Someone has to say something, bro. Like,
yeah,
like I feel like they still think it's okay. Like they're like, oh, it's fine. There's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
nah. I feel like there's like a twisted part of them that they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna love this, bruh. They gonna love this. What we doing right here?
Yeah. Sometimes I think that too, bro. That like we feel like it might be obvious that they have to know that it's ass, but then there's like this small, like realistically, they're like, oh, they're gonna really dig this new idea. It's ass.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah. So I think it's important to speak out on this, on the like how you said the griminess, bro. But yeah, overall, I will be summoning on this limit break banner from Virgil. You said you are going to be summoning on this as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Battle, are you going to be summoning on it, or did you already summon on it?
I already summoned on it.
Okay, there you go. I think
I'm just saving the last 500 for the last day
the
of
last day
banner,
to
so,
extend the gift box as much as you can. Is that
yeah.
okay?
So hoping we're getting the LF and see if I'm going to put it there or not.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And then ZVG, I'm assuming you are not summoning on this.
Nah, that's someone on it.
Oh, okay.
That's someone on
Dude,
it. Me and Tree
what?
forced me.
Oh,
G-Force.
oh my god, bro. ZVG, he defends it the most, defends like the not summoning on it the most, and then he's like, I summoned on it.
No, because my stream, bro, I told you, bro, me and my stream had a serious conversation for like an hour, bro. Like debating if I should summon on it or not, bro. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna summon. I'm just gonna go with the guarantee.
It's a purchase, you know what I mean? I
Go
see
with
it
the
as like a
guarantee,
purchase.
bro.
Like you're
Yeah,
just
100%.
buying the Z power.
Yeah. So that's 4 for 4 right there, bro. No Wendy's, so I don't know. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good rate right there. I think everyone should summon on this. I think I've said it though. Like if you're a brand spanking new player, I can see why you probably wouldn't necessarily want to summon on this. You don't really have the units to go ahead and put in the Z power. You want to get the units first and foremost. So that's where I can see where you guys aren't summoning on it at all. But overall, a lot of really just good, just solid value, right? You're just gonna take this at face value, no gambling involved. So I think you guys should summon on it. I think everyone is in agreement that you guys should summon on it. And that's the sparking limit break banner right there. That, and one of our last topics is the minions right here, right? So minions, everyone has them presumably people should have them at 14 stars. I think it's been enough time right here, right? It's pretty easy to get them to 14 stars, honestly. Battle, how have you used them, the full minion squad, or are you using like just one minion on a specific team? Are you leader slotting them? How?
Of course not. Of course not. Very good.
I mean, I did test them out as an entire team.
Yeah.
And yeah, not gonna lie, though, I only feel like the minions right now as a team is really tanky. Just that only like 1 or 2 doing the damage.
Yep.
But the one who's doing damage is a red unit, and if opponent has a blue unit, then you're kind of screwed.
True.
Even if you do have a green, because the green is not doing enough damage.
Yeah.
I do like the minions and the rewards we're getting from this, because you can get guaranteed the Legends Limited C power, like up to 200. You can get resources like the puzzles and everything that we've been asking for a while. Like they are not in raids anymore, so I hope they are doing that like a co-op thing, so we can exchange for that too. At least something. We do get rewards, like we do get the 500 medals each time daily, so you can literally get all the minions like 14 star right away.
Yep.
There's also that Awaken equipment we will talk later about for Frieza Force. And the battle bonus is just literally almost all minions. For some are Frieza Force, some are Ultra Vegito, which people, not all, almost everyone has. And the new unit Tien and Buhan, like no one is going to have and not going to use them. But they literally, you just have to have the minions and Ginyu literally in the bench, and you can easily swipe this because the co-op boss is not hard. You can easily go through this. And yeah, the rewards are great. Like, sure, I tested out like yellow, yellow, blue, and the team was really tanky, but that's because I have like 2 endurance unit and Ultra Gogeta. But otherwise, this team is really okay. Like, it's actually an updated version of Minions, and I'm okay with that. Like, it's not overpowered, but they do enough. The equipment is good, but since they're also Frieza Force, they have that extreme Frieza Force equipment that gives them. Yeah, that is really good for them if you want to focus on that.
Yeah, that clip is a must. It's a must-have for Frieza Force. EX Frieza Force.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it. It's just that why only 4 colors?
Yeah, I'm noticing that a lot too. I need the blue. I needed the blue a lot of the times.
The blue in Minions team sucks.
Yeah.
You don't get a new one. I was like, okay. I was like, the one I wanted was a blue. Literally everyone else was good enough. We had Rowberry, and now we got a yellow that is also literally a endurance unit. And yeah, the team can do damage, but in this updated version, I mean, it's a good free-to-play team, but I mean, they are tanky enough. So if you are new to the game and you play this, then I suggest you make this team and don't focus on another team until like you have enough stars, equipment for them and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The minions should help you, but it will not help you to that extent.
Well, dude, we'll see. You know what I'm gonna do this season? I've already told my audience this on YouTube and stuff like that. I haven't started PvP. Like, I haven't played PvP since the season started at all. I still have to I still have like the little 15 matches need to be done or whatever. So
oh my god, is this the whole?
I am doing Minions to God rank, bro. Minions to God rank.
Yeah, bro.
So
good
we're gonna see. We're gonna see just how good they can. I fully maxed out some of the equips for just literally 1 minion, dude. That Gua equip is so bad. It's so awful to roll, but I don't really want to talk about that too much. I spent like 300 erasers on just like one of those equips, I think, or something like that. It was terrible, but I'm gonna try them out. I still think my favorite minion setup is probably purple, red, and that sounds awful, right? Because we're in an Ultra Super Vegeta meta, but that's the only thing that I really can get consistent wins with right now is with Gupre, a pool, and then Rawberry. That's what I'm usually rocking with the minions. I think that's personally for me. I think that's the best setup. Like how you said, Battle. The other minions, like they just because you have 2 damage dealers right now, right? You have Gupre and you have Raspberry. And that's literally everyone else kind of just, you have to rely on them for support. And I mean, yeah, they're tanky and stuff like that. But bro, when you need the damage, it doesn't come in. Like it just doesn't come in unless you have those like 2 units specifically in there. And it also sucks because you can see right here on screen, those 2 damage dealers are getting ran together, right? Raspberry and Gupre. But Gupre, he's a strike based unit. And then Raspberry is a blast-based unit. So it's kind of hard. It's going to be interesting to see if I can actually make it to God rank and stuff like that. But I want to go ahead and do it and try to see if like this would be a perfect for a player to like, I don't necessarily expect a player to start out and be like, all right, let me farm these guys. I watched Azdik do it. I'm going to go ahead and get God rank. I don't expect anyone to do that necessarily. But if they want to just get the minimum of getting into the top 10K for the full like CC reward, I definitely do think it's possible. I think it's more than possible. So we'll see. I think they're all right. I think it's funny that Minions got a buff before GT. I think that's crazy. But
dude, I'm surprised Super Warrior got buffed before.
Yeah,
GT.
that too, dude. They just I know ZVG's happy about that as the self-proclaimed like #1 GT hater, but yeah.
I don't hate GT. I just like to hate on GT because I don't hate GT. But I like to hate on GT because GT mains get so defensive, bro. Because they know that their team is never getting any fucking buffs. Like, if you main GT, bro, you just like suffering, honestly. Like, you just like to just take shit up your ass, bro, honestly, at this point. 'Cause that's what they're doing to you right now, bro. They gave you one buff a year, bro. One buff a year. Super Warriors has gotten more buffs this year than GT, bro. Just put that into perspective. That's crazy.
Dude, I deserve it. I barely got buffs.
Oh man, but yeah, I think they're all right. Right, there's nothing like I don't think like anything to write home about. I personally still think if you're asking me, I still like Robbery more than any of the minions, and he was like part of the one of the OG squads, right? He came before the Cybermen, right? He was after the Ginyu Force. Like I don't know, Robbery just feels so good still. I'm not even gonna lie. Like as a defensive type unit, having endurance and having like reducing sub counts by 10, like on rush, like I don't know. I still like Robbery the most, but that's just my bias right there. The other guys are pretty decent. I think Goopre comes in as a close second. When he hits those crits, it's pretty nuts. He can do some really good damage, solid damage, but everyone else, their damage is so like abysmal that it almost doesn't even like make a difference right here. Even the yellow endurance unit, I'm not a massive fan of him, but that's just my own opinion right there. That's pretty much the minions, I suppose. Right there, right? I don't know if ZVG or Virgil, if you guys have rocked the full minion squad.
No, their ass.
Nothing.
No,
I have
their
not
ass.
touched
Their
them.
ass. Nobody cares about the minions.
I was
Nobody
listening to
cares.
you guys talk really good, and I'm actually surprised. So
Bro, don't listen to Azdik and Battlemo, bro. These dudes main the most obscure things. Battlemore's a Super Warrior main, and Azdik summons for LF one time. And that's it. Like, you can't trust these. You just can't. Bro.
as
You
you
just
some
can't.
minions
Yeah,
made.
the minions.
All I say is, if you are a beginner, then it's
They
okay.
look fun though. They look fun. Like if you're just trolling and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
me
as a
personally,
meta-defying team, no, absolutely
Yeah.
not. But as just having fun and just having units, and actually have a decent team for PvP until you get the units you want to build, I feel like this is a good start. I'm surprised that this wasn't on any, so you can literally do anything. Core was barely anything. I mean, sure, you got the hoi poi, but you can have this too.
I'm surprised that it was like Frieza Force minions. Like they didn't really need much. You know, the reason like
Dude, I
the
was
majority
expecting-
would even grind this is that like whatever color option they were missing on Frieza Force, LOE, you could slap one of these guys on there.
Nah, you are.
Make
you
a
are
team,
not, bro. You
but
are not.
they already have minions
Dude, I was
on, for Frieza Force.
I was
So like if
expecting-
they had like a separate minions for like GT or for say Super Wars or for anything else, I think it would have been better. I still would have ran them, but it would have been
Yeah.
better. You know what I mean?
I was expecting, honestly, Cell Junior, but
Yeah, anything that wasn't Frieza, I just think it's a wasted opportunity. Like
yeah.
it's like okay, more Frieza Force, that nobody's gonna use realistically.
Bro,
Yeah.
speaking of Frieza Force, bro, can you please, for the love of God, get a transforming Zarbon, bro? And like a new Dodoria.
What?
What?
I did ZVG.
Dude,
That's
like,
the most
this-
obscure character I've ever heard come out your
How
mouth.
is it
bro.
obscure, bro? Have you guys ever seen Transforming Zarbon in
I
any
have.
I
not.
agree
I
with
don't
you.
in
remember.
any DBZ game? Exactly.
agree,
That's
I
the reason
agree.
why,
Yeah,
bro.
like in the PlayStation.
Bro, you
2
can't tell me
games.
that.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't tell me that
He's
we
not
get
in any game.
we get a new Frieza banner, right? And then we get a transforming EX Zarbon and a new Dodoria that's like S tier in the
They
game.
probably
bro.
would.
The-
That'd
the
be
o-
sick.
Probably would.
The
That's really
only
dope.
the only appearance of that Saban was in Dragon Ball Kakarot, but other games, no, it doesn't exist.
I didn't even know it was a thing, bro.
He-
Like I haven't watched it in so long that I didn't remember. I don't even know what he looked like. Probably
So-
looks
really?
like
He looks like a
Zarbon?
giant
Yeah.
lizard, bro. Like a.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro. Zarbon the goat, though, bro.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Mm. I could imagine though. I think I could imagine it. I feel like it's like brought back a memory, but he looked.
it's a.
He's got like a big mouth, right?
Yeah.
Truth be
Yeah.
told, sure. So in the recent game, Saban is not here except for Kakarot. Like old game, absolutely he's here, but those are old games. I mean, like now, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, that he doesn't exist. His model doesn't exist. Dragon Ball Fighters doesn't exist. In Legend, it doesn't exist. Even in the Japanese exclusive games, he doesn't exist. Like there are actually a lot of units I want to be part of Legends, but just Sarban, just get it over with, so we don't hear it because everyone is memeing on this.
That's crazy. All right, you know what? Then when he does come to Legends, when he eventually does come to Legends, I better see ZVG summoning on it, spending his CC on it.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. I said it'd be cool if he was in the game. I never said I was gonna, spend my CC. I never said that. You know what I'm
That's
saying? But
crazy.
I never said that, bro. I never, dude. This was Azzy. Azzy just want me to summon on bullshit like what he does, bro. That's all Azzy wants, bro. Let me summon on bullshit.
Oh my god.
I mean, I might summon on bullshit, but I'm not expecting anyone else doing it. That is
Well, that's why you're the source of seeing those, bullshit units or obscure, nobody care about units. You know what I'm saying? Because you summon for all of them for some reason. Dude,
I'm
the other day, me and Azik were watching you try to use fucking
The EX Yamcha.
Red
bro.
Yamcha.
Oh my
EX
God,
Yamcha,
my
bro.
heart
That shit was
breaking
hilarious.
battle.
That shit was hilarious, bro. They suck badly, dude.
right now. Yes, pain.
No, they just got to Zenkai that EX
I wish
Yamcha.
they got a Zenkai.
Yeah,
Dude, they need to Zenkai all those three, and I'm happy.
definitely do, bro. That'd be crazy.
Dude, why do they do like patch? Okay, so you know how we have like the EX Ginyu Zenkai, right?
Yeah.
Why don't they just like Zenkai all those EX teams, the minions, the Ginyu Force, the support? Just have a full blown EX Zenkai event where like, all those EX are just Zenkai at once, bro. It actually made them good, bro. At this point,
They will not do it at once. They will take their time if they want to stall anything.
Yeah, I can see them just trying to like just stall them out, but it'd be a lot
Yeah.
more convenient. They did it all at once.
I mean, it's convenient, but how it affects everything, it's if everything like was in meta, you will see different teams, but it will change a lot because of all the EX you will see, different teams, and it will be just so much information. Like they want to have a content to the game, not so many content, but enough for it to last until next week.
Yeah.
That's what they has always been doing. That's why we get like one Zenkai EX or one Zenkai per 2 weeks or something like that, or we getting Awaken equipment. We only barely get the things we want.
That is true. That is classic Legends.
Yeah, though I do want my Super Warrior getting Zenkai, absolutely, but that is a dream within a dream. I know I'm dreaming. There's no way I will get my thing supported. I know everyone you're talking about is correct. Like, I'm not getting support. They are not really a real team. I know this already. You don't have to rub it on my face. I already know the pain and suffering I feel.
That's true.
Oh.
That is very true. All right.
Yeah, but otherwise, it is really no problem. Like, if they get support, I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's like it is the support I want, and I'm happy for it. And I just hope that everyone gets their support. I mean, sure, you might be coping sometimes if you saying that unit is better than that unit, but everyone has their own opinion, and I accept that.
No. Some opinions are terrible. Like,
I mean, like you and Brett
some
and
things
Megan?
are facts. Some things are facts, and some are opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
are facts, absolutely. But
Bardock being trash, fact.
I mean,
Bardock being trash on release, also a fact.
But him having
Dude,
one of the best
yeah.
LFs, also fact.
Also a fact. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have that discussion like which is the best ultra and stuff. It's all upon opinion about that.
Yeah,
though.
that's a very
That's a lot more close.
opinion
Yeah.
debate. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see that.
It's
It just
like,
depends on
everyone
what's being
has
said.
their own opinion on that part. Sure, if you see already which is the best LF, we already know who it is. Like you can make debates about it, but we already know who it is. Like everyone in the community can easily vote which is the best and which LF is the most annoying. Like the
MUI.
best, yeah, the more MUI is the most annoying, while the droids are literally the best LF. It's as simple as that. It's knowledge in the head. Even if you make a poll right here, everyone is going to say the same thing. Like I saw Virgil make a poll which had to go like MUI or the droids. everyone with 75% said MUI because of how annoying it was. And I agree with them.
Yep. That's usually how the argument goes too, is that people are like MUI
Yeah.
versus droids.
Also,
Also, MUI is more annoying. Droids are better.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't really care if they are better. Like, I care about how they inflict in the meta. Sure, they can endless combo, but almost every unit can do that. Like, sure, the droids have the green card, like you cannot cover and stuff, which is annoying, and they have literally card row speed. No problem with that. But MUI is literally just standing there doing nothing. You just pressure opponent, and it doesn't help if my opponent is probably lagging or not, because the game is not consistent with if it's going to be lagging or not. It's just
I
annoying.
just checked the poll. I think they actually said androids.
Oh dang.
Really? When I
Like, the
checked it
poll
last
says
time,
it.
Androids?
It was a month ago. I had posted that poll, and I think back then I would have still went with I mean, it's just my personal opinion. I would have went with androids, but right now, obviously, I'm actually not tripping over the androids at all.
dude, I'm not
Like,
tripping on
they
the
just get
droid.
they get ran through now. So
The droids are good, absolutely. They are literally in the best game on comboing, doing damage, insane. MUI does that too, but not the equal pressure, but the pressure of doing nothing and you get punished.
I agree.
It encourages
it-
passive plays, and no one likes passive plays. Please,
I don't know if it's just me running MUI, but I think I've ran into so many players that just play passive regularly, bro. Like, without MUI, that it's like I can't blame the unit, even though like he does promote that you can stand still and get free damage.
yeah, but
But
it's just that
you just bring your blue unit out and press cards, right? It'll waste their gauge. You're gonna take minimal damage, and that's pretty much it. If you get caught in a combo with androids, bro, it's a never-ending combo, and they're actually doing like a ton of damage. So
yeah.
that was like my perspective on it.
Yeah, but I have no
I-
problem with that. Like, it's going to be faster, but if it's annoying, like MUI is just being there, existing, and it takes forever.
It could happen
and you
with
get
any
punished.
unit, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
it's
It
not
can be
just
do that, but it
MUI.
has
USV. People play with USV the same exact way, bro. Like,
Yeah, but
USV, they play with Ultra Gogeta. They just wait for you to engage the entire game,
dude,
and it's just a waiting game now.
I
That's the only
100%.
thing.
I 100% agree with you. It's just that MUI literally encouraged everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks to that,
for sure.
Like everybody is doing it now. Not
I mean,
just
it's incorrect though. It's incorrect. I mean, at that point, you just engage.
yeah.
You know what I mean, like you can stand there, but it's not optimal. Like, you're just wasting your gauge.
Yeah,
Like
it
yeah.
doesn't help too. Like if you face it's laggy, it might not be you, it might be Legends, but it makes this game more frustrating because we already have that mechanic with the IT Goku. It literally felt the combination of IT Goku and Namek Goku back in the anniversary because PvP was a pressure. Like it was so toxic by playing because MUI Hercule literally same combo. You see the red purple. You literally have the two most one combo unit and the annoying unit in the same team. They can literally stall you until they are back and they hit you and do still. Even if I do attack them, like they always have a blue card. Why? How? Is it just me? Is it just me that MUI always has a blue card?
It's because the teams that he's ran on, like if he's with Ultra Gogeta, he's just gonna have a lot of blue cards.
Yeah, but always in the beginning. Like every time I was like he's doing one banish, he always has a blue
It's
card.
that RNG, bro.
It's every time.
I mean, there's nothing giving him a blue card, but it's not like an extra one's in his deck or anything.
I know, but still, it feels like he gets a blue card every time. Okay, it's
I
just
mean,
me.
when you're
it's just
running
me.
MUI, you want to have it. No, I think so because I use the unit. And I always have blue cards. Yeah.
Okay, it is just me, but I feel like MUI literally just encourage more passive plays, which makes it more boring. And those who actually do lag switch and stuff can get away with it because you have MUI, and they would just stall and do nothing.
I think that's just my biggest peeve of the game right now, bro. Like, the lag always existed. So,
Yeah,
you could say lag is annoying, but dude, people are so passive, bro. It's not even passive. Yesterday I played a game, bro, where it wasn't me just even exaggerating. Bro didn't engage one time.
Exactly.
One time. Not once. I could clip it, but it's just we went to timer count. Like,
Mhm.
did not engage one time, bro.
That's
Like,
why
games like that, it's just so boring.
That's why I have no I have no problem with the droid. Sure, you can endless combo me, but at least it's quick. I will not take all the time accounts in the world for you to wait to do something.
A quick death
And
over
then
a slow
just
death.
because I'm fat fingering and just pressing a card because I get annoyed.
Yep.
Like I can accidentally like press a card. I was like, and then he's like, okay, let's counter and do endless combos against them. I was like, okay,
Anyone that's playing like that with MUI though is just wrong.
yeah,
It's just incorrect. You're wasting your gauge, dude. The point of that gauge is to apply pressure and have that as like a fluff in case they engage. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If you're just wasting your gauge, then you're in the open.
Yep.
So all you got to do is press cards and you proc that,
Mm.
that counter. Obviously, you have to have a blue on your team.
Sorry, this
But
is
it
extended.
doesn't bother me as much as,
I mean-
it's just a regular passive for me.
The auto
Like, it's
clash
a-
too. The auto clash. He
That's
wins.
when you're being aggressive, though. People can't take advantage of that if you're floating in the back of the map.
Mhm.
So, like, yeah, that is bad, but that's just part of his kit, right?
I
Like,
know.
That's, yeah.
Just
But
like
I
said,
agree with the
personal
passive stuff.
feeling. MUI just doesn't. It just doesn't.
Yeah, it's a preference thing,
Yeah.
more or less. It's definitely a preference thing.
You're saying. I can understand 100% why people think the droid are more annoying and stuff. 100%. I can feel like the Ultra Super Vegito or Ultra Gogeta even, or even Kaioken Goku. I was like, okay, I totally understand. But I'm a guy that likes to play the game and not just stand there doing nothing. I just want to play the game and just like, okay, let's battle, let's fight. But you're doing nothing. We do not fight. I was like, you're just waiting for me to do something and so you can PV me and do all your things.
This is like I don't know if it's a little bit off topic, but you guys like what do you guys think about the droids right now? Like just overall.
I love them, bro. I love them.
Oh, you're using them, so yes.
I still
obviously.
think they're
Yes, I
amazing.
love them.
Personally, I still think
Dude,
they're amazing.
they are very good. Like they are literally one of the strongest units in the game. I have nothing problem with them. Like they can do endless combo. They can totally destroy me. At least the game goes quicker that way, and it doesn't stop me from not running them. Like if we compare droids with Hercule, I hate Hercule more. Like the Hercule can literally why do you exist? The same with I rather faced MUI than Hercule. I'm trying to use teams like I do not affect by that. But the droids, sure. If you run them, I have no problem with you. Go ahead. You want to use the best of the best unit to beat the shit out of me? Go ahead. If I win, though, you have nothing to blame by yourself. For example.
It's weird because I do think that their damage is still like it's apparent that they're doing a lot of damage. They can stack damage. They drop combo. They're doing more damage.
Mhm.
Like they're very good in that aspect. But it's just that recent after the boost thing, like they just don't scare me as much because they're just taking so much damage, bro. Like
Yeah, but it's
They
because
just-
with the feature, they got the defenses.
oh yeah, absolutely.
And since that
And
is
it's,
removed, it's like it's easier to deal with, and they have been in the boost for so long. So I can understand, dude. That's why people are putting Zenkai benches and stuff for them.
I even me personally, I'm having like MUI above the droids in my list right now. Like of the top 5, you normally see droids maybe 3 or whatever.
Mm.
Having MUI just in that spot with boost, obviously.
Yeah.
The defenses got cut down, but damage is still great. I mean, I tried running them. I mean, the only team I really have to run with them is red, purple, and that team is just getting ran through. So, like for me right now, droids, it's just an interesting spot. I know they're gonna age fine because as a unit individually they're great, but in a meta where you're seeing a lot of double blue teams, it's like one combo, one ultimate, one they're just getting disintegrated, even with the best equips.
That's why you have Zim Zam.
I knew it was I was waiting for it.
I be rocking USV, Zim Zam, and Droids, and I'm just clapping like
Damn.
cheeks left and right, bro.
Dude, Sim Sam, he is very well aged because of the buffs.
Zim Zam's the best festival agent unit. Hot take. I don't care. Zim Zam is the
Wait,
GOAT
who's the
right
other
now.
one that was decent?
Broly.
I forgot who's the other one.
Broly?
How about on the other side?
The
Broly's
green Broly.
irrelevant. Yeah. Was there another one?
Another what?
No, like I mean, like GV and Chunks are in it too, bro. Zim Zam is the GOAT.
Oh yeah, but like out of the 1%,
It was just.
was it just Broly and
Yeah.
Zimzam?
Broly and Zim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then yeah.
Because we got like
I-
the EX unit too.
ZVG. I'm pretty sure you're the only one running that. Too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like it.
It's
right
cool
now.
to run
It's
units like
obscure.
that though, because he
It's
doesn't really
obscure.
need to be that great when he's he's really meant to take damage, right? You just have him there to eat damage.
I like
No,
him a
he-
lot too.
Move Dragon Balls. He takes damage. He provides green
Mhm.
cards for the droids
Yep.
and USV. He
Like,
has
for
the
me, my-
healing, has the mini support. It's just I freaking love it. I freaking love it.
So we
I
are
think
off.
the utility is like shortened though, right?
Yeah.
Like his utility, you could just burn it off like really quickly. Like that green card and then the vanish, it only happens once. No,
So yeah, before we continue with this discussion, I feel like we are getting off topic here. The minions are good, but we have more to talk about, don't we?
Yeah.
No,
We just have,
we talk about Zim Zam some more.
we only have 2 more things left to talk about right here, and we can go through them pretty quickly because we are running out of time right here. It's just 2 awakened equips, right? So we can just go through these fairly easily. We do have the first one right here, which is awakened. You've got a big mouth, and it's time I shut it for you. It's a Frieza Force equipment right here. Actually, I think it has pretty decent values. Would you guys recommend this equip for Frieza Force mains for, I guess, lineage?
absolutely.
I would recommend it more for Golden Frieza because of the health restoration.
Oh yeah,
Like,
health
the
restoration.
Golden Frieza with the healing so much every time he gets a card saves him so many times.
Yep.
That's insane.
Health restoration.
Like
blast
each time I
attack, strike
attack him and then he gets a new card, I was like, oh dude, why are you healing more than I damage you?
Yep, that's how it feels as
But-
Super Vegito too. A lot of the times, bro. But yeah,
Yeah. So I feel like this equipment is really good for Frieza Force. Just health restoration and just base damage in general. It was like very
very
good.
solid. Yeah, I also
Mm.
probably would just go ahead and recommend this, especially because, well, the only thing right here is with someone like what about for the LF Frieza, the full power Frieza? Because doesn't he already have like 3 platinum equips that are
He has
2
two.
of them? Okay, so this will take the 3rd slot then, is what I'm assuming.
I mean, if you're running Frieza Force, you have the other one equipped that gives him pure damage, or you give him the other equipment that has 20% to special move damage instead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I feel like that is better. Because the yellow one doesn't really care about the health restoration.
yeah.
It's more of a nullifying endurance and just keeps attacking.
Yeah, that makes sense. But overall, pretty solid equip, pretty good equipment. You can obtain this equipment from the co-op, right? From the co-op rewards.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Very kind of. Have you guys rolled this at all? Is it easy to roll? Is it hard? It's an awakened equip, so I assume that it's
I got a Z plus pretty
For
fast
real?
actually.
okay.
Yeah, I mean I've been having pretty bad luck with awakenings, so like this one was like
Mm.
great. I mean I'm not really using LOE right now, so it's just a funny one to get done quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean it's optimal. You need this for Green
Green
Frieza.
Frieza.
It's like
Okay.
mandatory equipment. Even if you want to run double health restoration equips, there's like another one obviously that was on it prior
Yeah.
or like before, and I think you could either run both or you just replace it, just flat out replace this equip or the one that was before this one. Don't know which one it's called, but it's the one with the image from the Broly movie. Yeah, the one that had the only other awakened health restoration equip for LOE.
Oh, okay.
I think you could either run both, and it's pretty nice. You obviously want to optimize on that health restoration because of how much he does heal. So
Okay, but let's see.
no, I've heard a lot of people get unlucky with this item.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is with the awakened equips, right?
That's the one.
awakened
Yeah.
equips
Wait.
can be pretty rough overall, especially if you're aiming for a gold slot on that first slot. It can be a chore. Definitely takes a lot of resources, takes a lot of time and effort. Sometimes, I mean, depending on if you get lucky or not. But yeah, okay, I can see that. Definitely running the double health restoration would be huge for that Green Golden Frieza. Okay. That's not bad at all. Would you recommend it on any of the other Frieza Force members or any other Frieza Force members?
Revival, but even then, it's like I feel like there's better options.
Okay.
Like it's mandatory on Golden. It could be used on Revival, but that's pretty much it.
All right.
You don't really need it on anybody else. So like a copy or two.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So Golden Frieza eating good right there. love to see it. Kind of. I hate fighting Eloy, but yeah, pretty good equip overall. And the other awakened equip that we have right here is the awakened Fui from
Yeah.
Boo. I don't think this one looks that great personally. I don't know if this one would be worth it, because I feel like it has low values, like very low values.
It all depends on what team you're running. Like if you Majin Buu Saga in general, like not everyone has that equipment, but there are so many different person. Like if you want a tank equip, this is one of the goes. Like I'm grinding this for Tien
Okay.
because I need HP.
Yeah.
Because I am focusing all HP equipment on my Super Warriors, else I'm dying right away. But I do like it to have like both stats on strike and blast defense. Even though it's 12%, it is okay. Like, but I kind of want those defenses help, like strike and blast attack. Sure. I mean, Tien has better equipments, absolutely. But I feel like it's good to have just in case, like one or two. Like, it's working. If you want to use it on Tien and you haven't grinded the Super Warrior equipment that focus on health too, like because he has a normal equip that has literally better first and third slot. But this equipment is okay. Like if you want to run it on, say, Majin Vegeta, you can do that too, but I do not recommend it because he has a lot of better equipment. Or if you were running on Super Vegito, if you just want more tank equipment, if you don't have plat equipment, that works too.
Yeah, see, the thing with that's what I first thought of when I saw that it was for Majin Buu Saga. I already was like, well, Super Vegito, I feel like he has dedicated equipments already, right? Like he just got that awakened one for Fusion Warrior, right? That or for Vegito units only. And then he has 2 platinums already with the Majin Buu Saga plat. And then he has the one that has his own face on it, which is, well, some people would say is a must run, right? So I feel like Vegeta already just has like better options right here. I don't think he necessarily needs this, but I think it's all. I mean, like how you said, I think it's all right. I just have an issue more so with the low values and because of the fact that it's awakened. If this was like a regular equipment, I'd be like, yeah, I'll grind a couple of these. But because it's awakened, I don't want to do this. I don't want to really farm for this.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can farm one, but I do not recommend you farming this. It's okay, but not enough to like give you that percentage of difference, in damage. At least in tankiness, yes, but not in damage.
Yeah, definitely. But that's pretty much it. I think we finally got through everything right here. We're almost going on 2 hours. Unfortunately, we are going to have to move through the questions part of the podcast right here, right? Because we are definitely running out of time. So before we completely end off right here, thank you guys so much for tuning in for the Ultra Space Time podcast. And shout out to Kurozetsu for the tier 1 sub as well. Before we head off, make sure you guys follow all of our individual creators right here that we have on the podcast. We have Count Virgil, who streams daily on YouTube. We have Battle Omar, who does stream a Battle. What is your Twitch schedule looking like? He does stream over on Twitch, but
I mean, I do stream daily, by weekends. Sometimes no, because I have stuff to do.
Okay. Yeah, but pretty much daily right there. Battle also provides if you guys are looking for Super Warrior content, then Battle is your guy for sure. And then, of course, we also have ZVG, another daily streamer over on Twitch. He also makes YouTube content, right? And ZVG, he's, he loves the droids, right? He loves Future. He loves Zim Zam. You guys are looking for some more Zim Zam action? Then that's your dude.
Yes, sir.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in. And once again, special thanks to our sponsor, Manscaped. Use code 59gaming at checkout for 20% off of your order. And as always, follow us on all of our social media platforms. We got Twitch, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all of that good stuff. Everything under the sun for all your social media needs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later.